Every military service member understands the two basic fundamentals of what drives this nation. Number one is mission accomplishment, and it always be a priority. Number two is troop welfare. The person I'm going to introduce you to here in a little bit truly understands mission accomplishment. With that mission accomplishment includes sacrifice. A lot of people will say, oh, they were a veteran, they sacrificed so much, they were gone from their families. It's not the toughest sacrifice. The toughest sacrifice is what happens to our bodies. And as a retired Marine First Sergeant, I truly understand firsthand all of the sacrifices that each member of the United States Department of Defense, every service member, has sacrificed. Sometimes that sacrifice is you can't walk without assistance. Sometimes that sacrifice is you can't reach across the washing machine to the shelf and grab that 1 gallon jug of detergent because that's now the heaviest thing in your home. Sometimes the sacrifice leads up to you can't drink a cup of coffee because your shoulders hurt so bad. And with those sacrifices, now it's time for the troop welfare. Master Sergeant Dave Schoff is going to be with us here this evening. And he is a true veteran. He has received numerous services through the West Texas Rehab Facility, and we're very thankful for him. I know he is, and I know I am too. West Texas Rehab Facility has done so much for our veterans community. They do it on a daily basis, and so we thank them. And I would like to introduce you to Master Sergeant Dave Schoff.
I graduated from high school. 30 days later, I was in the military. I joined the Navy. I spent 4 years in the Navy, 3 of it on an aircraft carrier in the South China Sea. I did 2 combat cruises to Vietnam. I got out of the Navy in June of '67, and in October of '67, due to the fact that no one wanted to hire a Vietnam veteran at that time, I had to feed my family. I joined the Air Force. I spent 22 years in the Air Force. My wife was from California. I met her on a blind date. And first date, I told her I was going to marry her, and she laughed at me. 14 months later, we were married. And we had 52 years of marriage before I lost her in 2017. I retired in the 1st of November, 1989. In 1992, San Angelo had finally decided that Vietnam veterans needed a welcome home. And they gave a veterans parade to welcome Vietnam veterans. I was standing on the courthouse lawn with my wife, and a float came by, said Vietnam Veterans of America on it. This big burly guy with a beard jumped off that float. He ran up to because I was wearing a Vietnam veteran's hat, threw his arms around me, gave me the biggest hug. Said, welcome home. I joined the Vietnam Veterans of America chapter here at that time, and I have been a member ever since. We do a lot for our veterans. We built the Vietnam Veterans Memorial out in front of the airport. Between my wife and myself, we have used West Texas Rehab multiple times since 1990 up until today. And just fantastic. That's all I can say for the help that I got there. Everybody I see, all of my friends, if they're having surgery, I say, where are you going to go to rehab? And they'll tell me, I said, well, you need to go West Texas Rehab.